Okay, so picture this. You're on the Daily Planet rooftop. It's dusk. City lights are sparkling everywhere below. Sunset lighting up the sky. Golds and reds. Just gorgeous. And there's this single table, really intimate setting. Clark Kent. He's about to pop the question. He picked this spot, right? Where he first met Lois Lane. The woman he's admired for ages. He's getting ready, maybe taking a breath, about to go down on one knee. It's perfect. It's the moment. And then, bam, the whole building starts shaking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Glasses rattling, the table skittering. And the river below just erupts. Yeah, something huge just tears out of the water. You see these jagged spines against the sunset. And then this absolutely monstrous roar.
Talk about an interruption.
Right. So let's rewind a bit. Hours before that chaos on the rooftop, you need to go up to the watchtower. That's the Justice League's base in orbit. Got Hal Jordan Green Lantern and Barry Allen the Flash just watching these monitors. And the screens are just full of Superman. Constant rescues, fires, crashes, disasters. It's like this endless highlight reel. His endless fight, they call it, to save everyone at once. And Hal, Hal, he's just like, this isn't sustainable.
He's probably right.
And Barry totally gets it. He says something like, no matter how fast you are, there's never enough time. They're both wondering, why is Clark pushing himself this hard?
Yeah, what's the end game?
Right. And then Kara, Supergirl, she kind of cuts in. And she drops the bombshell. She says he wasn't just burning out randomly. He was preparing for something monumental. He was going to ask Lois Lane to marry him. Can you imagine the look on their faces? The Justice League, Clark Kent, Earth's protector, thinking about taking his first vacation in forever, and it's for love.
Oh.
Kara's apparently smiling at the idea, but then her eyes go back to the monitors, and the smile fades. Yeah, because down in Metropolis, something's stirring. This huge shape breaks the skyline, emerald fire in its eyes.
Our guy Flash, Barry, he zips onto the scene, naturally late.
Yeah, typical Barry.
Only to find it's basically over. Superman's already got Titano pinned down, this giant gorilla, strength broken, another Tuesday for Superman maybe.
Just total control. Greets Barry with a smile like, all handled. So they're hauling Titano off to Stryker's Island, the metahuman prison. And the description is great. The weight of conversation heavier than the captain. Barry's just kind of amazed Clark was actually going through with the proposal. To Barry, it seems like this huge, earth-shattering decision. But Clark, he says it did not feel earth-shattering. It felt natural. His words were, when you know, you simply know. Just quiet certainty about Lois. Talking about their future, maybe growing old together, though he jokes, without the farm.
And Barry kind of gets it, relates it to his own parents' relationship, but he still holds on to this idea of love enduring, thinking about Iris. And just as they're having this heart-to-heart, guess who shows up?
Hal Jordan.
You got it. Emerald light streaks across the sky, and his voice isn't exactly, congrats, buddy. No, it's cautionary, worried even. He reminds Clark about the cost, what he'd give up tying his life to someone else. Hal sees it as giving up. Well, nothing less than everything. Pretty harsh.
Wow. Yeah, that's Hal's perspective, all right.
But then, Wonder Woman.
A different perspective enters the chat.
And how? She basically tells Hal off, warns Clark not to let Hal's doubts cloud what he already knows is true. She says straight up, Clark and Lois deserve happiness. Love itself is one of life's greatest gifts. Powerful stuff.
Coming from Diana, that carries weight.
Yep.
She understands duty, sacrifice, and love.
Clark's really grateful, thanks her sincerely, says her support means the world.
While the heroes are debating love, the villains are plotting conquest.
Of course they are.
Let's shift scenes. We're in the shadows of a hidden base. The Legion of Doom is meeting. Grodd, the super smart gorilla, is apparently giving some speech, calling for war, the League's destruction.
Standard Grodd.
And yeah, there's some bickering. Cheetah's mocking the League, calling them super friends. But others are maybe a bit smarter, admitting their unity was their true strength.
Self-awareness, maybe?
Maybe. Then Lex Luthor steps up. Cool, calm, collected, takes charge. And he drops this bombshell. Titano. That massive ape attack. Nothing but a distraction.
Ooh, classic Luthor.
He says every clash, every carefully placed piece was all part of a bigger plan. And then, with that icy precision he says he knows how to end Superman and the Justice League forever.
Big words. What's the plan? It
involves a trip. They head to the Arctic. Their transport flies over the ice until the crystalline towers of the Fortress of Solitude rise up ahead. Superman's sanctuary.
He found it.
Yeah, your sources say this took years of planning, locating it, figuring out how to get in. This is Luthor's big moment. Calyx, the Kryptonian robot guardian, tries to stop them. Doesn't last long. Black Manta blasts him into smoking wreckage. Luthor's just like, take the remains for study. Cold. He leads them deeper. The place is full of wonders, Kryptonian tech. But Luthor's focused. Two things, he says. Orion's sled and the Mother Box. Use the Mother Box to cast the Justice League into the Phantom Zone.
Manta points out the Fortress sensors are linked to Superman. They don't have long yet. Toyman? Winslow's shot? He gets distracted, sees this glowing crimson stone on display.
Uh-oh.
He literally whispers, "It's beautiful." And then, completely ignoring the mission, the ticking clock, everything, he just rips it out of its case. Alarms scream through the entire fortress. Miles away, back in Metropolis, Clark's in that quieter moment. He's got the ring. He's actually talking to Bruce, explaining why Lois is worth all the risk, all the secrets. Then the alert hits him. Fortress breached. His eyes just burn. He reaches for the suit. Duty calls.
You can't catch a break.
But wait, Bruce's phone lights up. It's Kara, sharp voice. "Tell Cal to stay put. He's earned a night off. We've got this." Meanwhile, back at the fortress, the Legion is freaking out. Alarms everywhere. Cheetahs yelling at Toyman. Mantis sensors are going crazy. Heroes incoming. Cold shouts a warning, but it's too late.
The League is here.
Action time.
Total chaos inside. Kara yells they're after the mother box. It's just a frenzy of steel, light, and fury. Flash zips in, grabs Orion's sled before they can. Hal's constructs are hammering Black Manta. Diana's shield is deflecting Cheetah's claws.
Full-on brawl.
And Toyman, still causing trouble. He's pretending to flee, but then he fires off some device. It hits the containment case holding the mother box, shatters it, and triggers the box.
Oh, that's not good.
Not good at all. Energy roared outward, summoning the Phantom Zone just like Luthor wanted. But not like this.
Uncontrolled.
Hal reacts instantly, throws up a Green Lantern shield to protect most of the League, but Diana and Kara are just outside it.
Flash, he's a lightning blur, yanks them both back into the shield just as the void expands, trying to suck everything in. And here's the kicker. The villains. They get caught, engulfed by the rift, and poof, gone. Carried away by the very weapon they were trying to use against the League.
Oh, the irony.
Okay, so where did the Legion go? Well, they stumble out of the Phantom Zone's light into this dense, steaming jungle. Total confusion. Cheetah's demanding answers. Cold is cursing Toyman. Grodd is just furious at the setback.
Lex, trying to regain control, snaps at them, says their energies were better spent on survival.
Smart move. Assess the situation.
Manta sensors start picking things up. Countless heat signatures. The air feels primal.
This isn't Kansas anymore.
Not even close.
Suddenly, this huge predator bursts out of the trees, all teeth and claws. The Legion braces, and then the ground shakes. An even bigger roar answers the first one. Kong, a towering silhouette of primal fury.
Kong. Okay, that's unexpected.
Even Grodd is stunned, whispers, "An ape god." Just total awe mixed with, gorilla envy.
I can almost picture it.
While Kong is busy fighting the other monster, the villains sneak into this weird, overgrown building nearby. Inside, a command center, and the maps show Skull Island.
Skull Island. Okay, now they're really off the map. Displaced into a whole other universe, basically.
Looks like it. Lex realizes, yeah, not just stranded, but displaced into another mystery altogether. Whole new level of trouble. And while the others are trying to figure out what hit them, Toyman's going off the deep end. His eyes are gleaming. He sees Kong, the other giant creatures, and thinks they're magnificent playthings, ultimate weapons he can use against the League.
Oh, this is not good. He's completely snapped.
He starts rambling, calls them toys for him to control. Lex finally loses it, says letting Shot join was his greatest mistake.
Understatement of the year, maybe.
But Toyman's past listening. He's full of rage, bitterness at being mocked. He clutches that red crystal he stole and just pours all his hate into it. He sees the island's monsters as his tools now, his revenge. The crystal flares. This crimson light pulses out, rattling the jungle. And outside, Kong stops fighting, turns, feels that surge of weird energy. The ground trembles under his shadow.
Wow. So even defeated and displaced, the villains, or one specific villain's madness, can still cause massive problems. He's creating a whole new crisis for everyone, including Kong.
Which brings us back, finally, full circle, Metropolis, that rooftop. Clark Kent is back to living that quieter moment with Lois. He asks her if she's ready for him, for all of it. And Lois, she's honest, admits she wasn't always ready. His life, Clark's and Superman's, it was just too big, too dangerous. But then she smiles.
What about now?
The moment of truth.
He drops to one knee, ring out. The whole world just holds its breath for maybe half a second and the city rumbles.
Come on, seriously.
Duty calls. Always. Glasses come off. The S shield is revealed. Lois just looks at him. Love, fear, understanding, all of it. Whispers, be careful. He gives her this look, so much said without words, and just says, I love you. That's got to be heartbreaking for both of them.
He rockets into the sky, straight up towards this shadow that's blotting out the sun. An impossibly huge, scaly shape, and then this roar, bigger than Titano's, bigger than anything. It shakes the whole city. Godzilla. Godzilla has come to Metropolis.
Godzilla. Okay, did not see that coming.
And as Superman flies up to face this force of nature, his last thought echoes his promise to Lois, his answer to the chaos. I love you too, Lois.
That lands powerfully, doesn't it?
Oh.
It brings everything together from this deep dive right there in that moment. No matter how insane the threat gets, Godzilla-level threats, the motivation, the core driver for the hero, it's still that profoundly human thing. Love, he's not just saving the world because it's his job.
Yeah.
He's saving it for her, for that life they almost had. Love isn't the distraction, it's the reason.